Had you heard about this scam, this lady?
I had not seen this till you brought it in.
Listen to her nickname, too. Like any good outlaw out there. Like you think about Billy the Kid, or you think about...
Butch and Sundance.
Butch and Sundance.
Yeah, you bet, man.
Well, this is the chicken scam lady. Which doesn't have the same sexy appeal.
I don't see a movie in the future on this.
I don't know. I don't know, Spike. Lakewood police have arrested the chicken scam lady Tuesday afternoon. Apparently, they got a heads up that she was going to be at a possible location where she was going to attempt her scam. Here's what her scam is, apparently, according to court documents. She goes into a business. She asks to speak with the manager. Or I'm sorry, no. She claims to one of the people at the cashier.
She works clerks.
Yeah, clerks.
Lower level employees. Yes.
And she tells them, "I am here because I have already spoken with the manager, and the manager has told me that I can come in and get some money from you," which to anybody listening already sounds like a scam. But here's what she's saying, and she's apparently been successful doing this. She demands that they give her money. She claims that the refund is because she was discriminated against and treated poorly because of her race. And she also sometimes uses the story that she had purchased a large amount of meat, like chicken or whatever, for her church. But when they got the shipment of food, it was spoiled. So she's coming in for the refund. Now, I don't know how this goes. I don't know how somebody asks to see a receipt in a case like the second part.
They didn't give a lot of details, and it's a Fox 13 story. They didn't give a lot of details in the mechanism of how she perpetrated this ongoing string of fraud and business fraud.
Yeah.
And I guess they didn't give the details as to not copycats. They don't want to give people the mechanisms on how to do this,
so
right?
we don't see any more chicken scam ladies?
Well, I mean, if you're a clerk, if you're, you just work in the counter somewhere at a store, and some lady comes in and she's irate and she's making overtones of racial discrimination, the last thing you want to do is, pile on or be in even more trouble. She claims to have the manager on the phone, knows the manager's name. I'm talking to him right now. I don't know that I wouldn't be browbeaten by this, this angry woman making a case of racial discrimination.
I guess if somebody, there's a brazen quality to it where you just assume, well, she can't possibly be lying because this would be crazy if she came in here and just started screaming at me in the middle of the store.
Right. This is too crazy not to really.
She's claiming the manager's on the phone. She must be talking to someone.
Well, and also if someone's yelling at you in a store, making a big scene, you kind of just want them to go away.
That's true.
And maybe the easiest thing in that moment is
your fight or flight instinct kicks in. You're just like, let's just end this. Like, what is she asking for? And this is like, is it $100? Is it $200? She's made thousands of dollars doing this, extorting these businesses, according to the story.
And they caught her because they had a tip that she was going to be trying this again in another different place. They had, they've been watching her and her husband both. There were multiple outstanding warrants for their arrest. And they got a tip on where she was going to strike next.
Yeah, she's got, listen to this, she's got multiple counts of theft, organized retail theft. She's got right now she's on a $200,000 bail. But if she posts that bail, then she would immediately be transferred over to King County, where she also has a $50,000 warrant out for her arrest.
4 felony warrants and 13 misdemeanor warrants were outstanding for this couple.
This is a modern day Bonnie and Clyde, I guess, but they're scamming for
Bonnie and Cluck.
Like,
there
you go.
I mean, people, I guess it's a matter of scale, right? You're a small time hood in a community. You figure out a scam that works. You start pressing it until you get caught. Or until, that's the thing. You've already done this multiple times. You've got multiple warrants out.
And you're getting better every time.
And you're hooked on it now. You can't give it up.
What's free money?
You don't walk away.
You're just walking in, chicken scam lady. Do you think she wore that badge with pride? Like, is that something that, like...
The Wet Bandits?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or the Sticky Bandits in number 2.
Right.
Like, is this a moniker she takes with her into the lockup?
Yeah. You've been hit by the chicken scam lady!
She's like, I'm the chicken scam lady. Back up.
You think that carries a lot of weight in the joint?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't. You know more about women's prisons than I do, having played them in softball.
It may make her the biggest
belle of the ball.
Yeah, the queen of cell block D.
I just don't know. I don't know if this is going to be good for her in lockup. I think lockup will be very good for her because I think she's obviously anytime somebody gets corrected, hopefully they come out. She quits scamming these places.
You hope that
And also, if somebody, like if you're a clerk at one of these stores, somebody walks into you and says, I've got the manager on the phone, just like, all right, ask to see the manager. Like, ask to talk to the manager.
Yeah.
They're likely in the store.
Well, there must have been some research involved because you pulled us off multiple times.
She knew their names.
Yeah.
She
or
you
knew the guy wasn't in the back. You know?
Man, this lady's good.
If only she could use her business acumen for good.
For
instead of
powers,
evil.
for good instead of, you're totally right.
Seriously.
Totally right.
Maybe she can run the prison commissary or something.
There you go.
Although I don't know. Giving a fraud convict the keys to the locker
You'll
room.
know the chicken will be good.
Yes, absolutely.
Or they'll get their money back.
Delicious.